Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to the weekly holiday show. I'm your host, Mr. James, and here are your selected holidays for the dates August 15th through August 21st. And school in Maine is just around the corner. And some of us are ready, some of us are not ready. The cool nights are something I've been ready for a long time. So it's getting towards the fall, which means the days can still be really warm, but the nights are cool in the 50s. And the 50s might not seem like cool, but it definitely is when you're outside. T-shirt is just not enough. You want to wear like a sweatshirt or something. And that just feels great because I have sweatshirts. I have clothing besides t-shirts, and I like to wear clothing. I don't know. Anyways, interested in some holidays? Here you go. Starting off Monday this week, it is relaxation day. It's really hard for me to do that. Don't relax a lot. I mean, I do practice music every day and other things, magic, and some other stuff I'm getting into, and I'll disclose that later on. Things that I'm training for, practicing. But relaxation is just it's always been kind of hard for me. I mean, I sleep, so I guess that's relaxation, right? Although I think it's really important that we all learn how to relax throughout the day. And even if it's for 5, 10 minute tiny segments, and we find a time where we can just go, hey, giving myself some time. You might have a watch where you can, like I use here, I set a timer and I click on it and then relax. And just it could be something as simple as just reading more, right? Reading, or there's ways to put a mat down and do some stretching or something, but give yourself a specific amount of time, like because you might go under if you just think of it without timing yourself. But give yourself some time and relax. And if it's hard the first few times, it's okay. It's going to get better. It's going to get easier, and you'll learn how to relax. You'll feel better afterwards. And yeah, that's something I gotta start doing a lot more of. And seems like it's going to be make me busy again to do that. But it's good to be busy to plan out relaxation time. Okay. Anyways, Tuesday, it's tell a joke day, and I have no jokes ready to go. But I did want to mention this one thing. Okay. Jokes. People like jokes. They like hearing people laugh. They like to, the social aspect of making people laugh and being funny. But question is, what is a good joke? Is it a joke that makes fun of someone or some type of people, race, ethnicity, this or that? Is it a joke that talks about a silly situation that happens in your life that maybe you think is kind of weird? Uh, is it a joke that is one of these jokes that you read from a book and you maybe not know if it fits in with the audience you're telling it to or not, but you want to try it out? Generally, out of those three, the one I mentioned about talking about situations that happen in your life, that to me, those are the funniest jokes. And it's not really a joke, I guess. It's kind of like a comedic situation because things happen all the time that are just weird. And I think it's just funny to notice that, or things that just happen in daily life that you go, that's peculiar that that happened, and just talk about it. But there are definitely joke books you can find that you might find funny, like Why Did the Chicken Cross the Road and things like that. Good. Make sure you find some that you think are not going to be offensive to others, as well as something that you think could be really funny for, adults and kids, I guess. Find something that is universally funny. Uh, and yeah, jokes have been around for a very, very long time. I think the first joke was a joke about farting. So there's always that. So Wednesday, Black Cat Appreciation Day. I love cats in general. I have a cat that is a tabby that has black stripes, and black cats. I'm going to start seeing them. Fall generally means October. Generally means people thinking about Halloween in America, and black cats are one of these symbols we have because, right, witches have black cats, and black cats are scary and this and that because they're so dark. I don't know. There's all this gobbledygook uh, ideas that black cats are evil or they have to do with witches and things like that. When it doesn't have to be that. It's just they're cats. And yeah, different color coat, whatever. So just like a different color t-shirt. Uh, just saying, appreciate black cats, appreciate cats in general. This is just a day to talk about cats that have been given a bad rap, and they shouldn't be, right? No color of animal or skin or clothing should get a bad rap. It's all good. It's all good. Just like on Thursday, ice cream pie is all good, right? Have you had one of these before? Now, it doesn't look like the pie in my photo right here, my Bitmoji. Generally, ice cream pies they have a sort of crust that's kind of like a crust you would put on ice cream, maybe like a graham cracker thing. And then they just put layers of ice cream. It usually is a soft serve ice cream. And the reason why that is because you can take soft serve, which is really soft, and you can pour it into a pie mold, basically the pie shape. And you can put different layers of different flavors and stuff. And you can put some stuff on top and then you freeze it. And there's your classic ice cream pie or cake. I think it goes either way. Usually an ice cream cake has some cake in the middle somewhere. But if you like ice cream, if you haven't tried ice cream pie yet, it might be the first time to try that. It's kind of good. It's too bad you can't really go to ice cream places that I know of. There's not a lot of them. I mean, besides Dairy Queen, where you can go and actually get an ice cream pie, or maybe just like a slice of pie, which would be great. But I know they do sell them at convenience stores, so you can get them there. But you know, the local ice cream place just has scoops and such. And I think asking for a pie. But anyways, you probably make it anyways, right? With just toppings. But try it out if you haven't yet. Friday, we have soft serve ice cream day. Perfect. I talked about that. So little thing written down here. It was in 1934 that a man named Carvel, who had an ice cream truck, it broke down and his ice cream was melting. And he's like, I have to sell this ice cream. So he managed to gather some support for everybody driving by. And he said, hey, here's some soft ice cream. It's delicious. It's soft. And people liked it. And they go, wow, this soft ice cream is better. It's better than it's soft. And he said, you know what? I'm going to go back there again next year. And he did with a specific type of soft serve that he made and his machine that made it not as cold and a special recipe that made it so it was nice and soft. And what is the big difference between soft serve and hard serve ice cream? Soft serve has more air in it. It has less milk fat. Milk fat helps hard ice cream stay hard because it's got some fat to it. So it's much lighter. I love soft serve. I just found a place that has vegan soft serve, so it's non-dairy. It's made with oat milk. That's in Freeport, Maine. This is great. So if you've tried soft serve before, usually it is in a machine of sorts because they can pull a lever and it can squirt out and fill a cone or a dish. So it's perfect. Whereas hard serve, you have to get a scoop and scrape it because it's hard. So what's your favorite, right? I mean, if you could put any toppings on anything, would you just prefer hard serve or soft serve? Think about that. So Saturday, World Honeybee Day. We love bees. We need bees to make food. They need to pollinate, right? So that you pollinate, you spread the parts of one plant to another plant to help it grow. And this is why we need honeybees. Yes, you don't even have to like honey. That's the thing. Honey is actually for the bees. It's their way of like, hey, I need some food for later on. I'm going to make some honey so we can all eat. And at the same time, I'm going to go around pollinate and vegetables and fruits are going to grow because of me. So if you like bees, plant flowers, just get some flower seeds, wildflowers, and just spread them on the ground. And you know, you can even plant them in flower beds. You can plant them anywhere. Just more flowers, the better. Bees love the flowers. Give them something good and help them so we have more bees and then we have more fruits and vegetables. I mean, pretty simple, right? Last but not least, this week we have Sunday, which is Senior Citizens Day. I guess anyone who's over 60 or 63 or 64 years old is considered a senior citizen. Basically, older people, right? And that's not a big problem because these are the people in our society that are wiser, right? They know more because they've gone through more, they've experienced more in life, and they have seen a lot of things and problems that have happened in the world, and they probably can make some pretty good decisions and give you some good advice as well. It's also good to ask anyone who's older, who has experience with anything, how to do something, right? How does this work? Great, they can help you. And it's one of these things that other societies and other countries, they seem to treat people who are older with a lot more respect than I see a lot in America. And it's too bad because it's like they're walking libraries. If you think about it, right? I love going to the library, but if somebody had read all the books and could just tell me quickly information I need to know because they read like 30 or 40 books on a subject, that'd be so much easier. It's even easier than searching on the internet because then I could learn some interesting stories that I wouldn't know what to ask about. So, anyways, celebrate somebody who you know that's older than you that day. So I hope you enjoy this. Thumbs up, like, all of that stuff. I try to keep on schedule. Sometimes I talk a little off, but hey, I'm really interested in this stuff, and eat some ice cream, pie form or not, soft or hard, and had a black cat. See you later.